Okay, so my friends are always asking me, how do I make my bacon-wrapped jalapenos on the Big Green Egg? Well, it's fairly simple, and I'm going to show you today. So it requires jalapenos, bacon, Wright brand bacon, and Philadelphia cream cheese, and a Big Green Egg if you happen to have one. I prefer to get the largest jalapenos that I can find because I like to stuff them with cream cheese a little bit more and wrap them with a little bit more bacon. But if you prefer smaller ones, that'll work too. I use Wright brand bacon because I like the really thick cut and it tastes really good. And then lastly but not least is Philadelphia cream cheese. Now I use the regular, you can use another brand if you prefer, but I use regular because I think it cooks better. I would not recommend using the light version. So let's get started. Okay, so I rearranged everything here so that you could see a little better. So I like to start with taking the jalapenos and cutting the butts off. Now, I don't completely cut the butt off. I just cut probably 1/8 of an inch off because I like to leave it whole on the end. And the reason why is after you cut it in half, I can take my knife and ever so slightly cut along the top edge. And when I do that, it allows me to make a little bit of a bucket out of it. And you'll see as I peel off the innards with the seeds, you'll see that it leaves me a nice clean bucket. Now I'll go ahead and trim out the insides. I like to get rid of the veins and all of the seeds because it's a little too hot for some people. If it's not for you, feel free to leave the seeds and the veins in. And then I'll just do that again and again with each jalapeno. Again, it just leaves a nice little bucket to put the cream cheese in. Okay, once you've got your little boats made, you just take your cream cheese, your Philadelphia cream cheese. I'd suggest letting it sit out for just a little bit before you do this because it makes it a little bit easier to manipulate and get it into the jalapeno. You can use other types of cheese if you like. You can use cheddar cheese. I've done that before. You can use queso or Gouda or pretty much any kind of cheese you want. But I just tend to find that the cream cheese turns out better. It tastes better. And besides, who doesn't like cream cheese, right? And I don't know. It's a little bit easier to get in the jalapeno, but really it's personal choice, and it's up to you if you want to experiment and try different things. You don't really have to be an artist either, just kind of shove it in there. You're going to cover it with bacon anyway, right? Okay, what you're going to do next is get you some bacon. Now this is where it gets really fun. Who doesn't love bacon? So what I generally do, and you can do it different if you like, but what I generally do is I'll take, so I've got 10 jalapenos here, and I'll use 5 pieces of bacon. So I'll cut the bacon in half. Some people prefer to have more bacon on their jalapenos. When you do that, it takes a little bit longer to cook, and sometimes the inside of the jalapeno gets a little too hot because it takes longer to cook the bacon. But it's up to you, and you can try cooking it different ways if you like. But that's what I do. And then you're simply going to take the bacon and you're going to wrap it around the jalapeno like so, and then I'll stick, right before I put it on the grill, I'll stick toothpicks through the center of them to hold them on as they cook. But you can do that right before you stick it on the grill. Okay, I went ahead and wrapped the rest of them up, put the toothpicks in. They're ready to go, so let's go stick them on the Big Green Egg. All right, so I like to put the jalapenos right around the outside. I use direct cooking, but I put them around the outside and make it a little bit less direct. I think this makes them cook a little bit better, and they don't burn. If you put them in the center, they'll burn. Well, unless you want to lower the heat, or you could use the place setter, or there's other options as well. But this is the way I like to do it. I think they turn out the best when you just kind of place them around the outside edges. Whoops, that's not good. There we go. And we'll let that cook on about 350. It'll probably take about 40 minutes. Oh, we're getting really close. You can see that the bacon is starting to crisp up. The cream cheese has melted really well. This is going to be good. All right, it's time to take these off of here. You know, a lot of my friends ask me if I put Lowry's or some other kind of seasoning salt on here. You can if you like. That works really good. I personally think that Wright brand bacon is salty enough, so I don't do that. All right, these are going to be good. All right, so that is how you make big green egg jalapenos wrapped with bacon. I love these. This is probably my favorite treat that I make on the egg. I cook it probably twice a week, sometimes more. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do, and if you like my video, please like it and subscribe on YouTube, and thank you very much for watching.